This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it. The battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the USC Trojans offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Caught quickly. Makes the defender miss. Breaks free with room to run. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The ball is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver. But I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a quick grab. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his target. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Wide open downfield. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Breaks into open space. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. A nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door this.
USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we shotgun. He's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And they will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. You set it down for the offense, 1st and 10. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Campbell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to chuck it again. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still-play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He's got it on a crossing route. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Back in motion now. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the Trojans come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there, and the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The receiver makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a first half we've got.
Well, that's how you close a half off as an offense, leaning on the run game. You get into the end zone, and now you've got a chance to take the lead before the half. You talk about potentially ending this half on a high note.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense stops him. The game is still tied. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Watkins. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. And the Trojans' offense is on the move now.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Defense is coming after him. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Offense operating from the pistol. And on the carry, he's heading left. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they jump on top here in the second half. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the catch. It's Campbell. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more
headed for the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Grab down the middle. It's Campbell.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB bootlegs here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. First down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Trojans. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
The turn starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, USC. A huge defensive score. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up, Kirk.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He finds some space. Fights again, ripping through the defense. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And then first down, right back to the running game. As the first down is still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, I don't blame them to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
And now another kneel down to try to set up the game-winning field goal attempt. offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Now a crucial third down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They look to throw it here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where the